YouTube, what's going on? If you're new here, my name's Roger. I own a company called QVO Tactical where we make holsters and gear and also film content for this channel. Today's video is a video that I've wanted to make for quite some time. I learned last year when we made our video on different handgun weapon lights that there's a lot of misinformation about one of the most popular weapon lights on the market. Additionally, with their new turbo version coming to the market, I figured now is a perfect opportunity to make this video. Of course, I'm talking about the SureFire X300 Series weapon light. In today's video, we are going to cover the Ultra, the Turbo, its proper function, and most importantly, the correct way to mount both the Model A and the Model B versions. So as always, I like to tell you guys how I go about getting these products in for review. I've been a customer of SureFire's since 2003. In the recent years, we have worked closely with SureFire in regards to events and content. They have provided us free of charge with several lights over the last few years. Additionally, there's something I am really excited to share with you all. Recently, we have partnered up with Big Tex Ordnance as an affiliate with their business. I'm sure you are like me and you have purchased something from Big Tex Ordnance and received in your package not only candy, but a copy of the United States Constitution as well. We've been a customer of Big Tex Ordnance for a while, and they let us know about their affiliate program. With our code QVO Tactical and our affiliate link down below in the description of this video, you can save 10% off of anything on their website, like one of these SureFire X300 Turbos. As an affiliate, we're going to earn a small commission for every purchase made with our discount code or through our affiliate link. Those funds help us continue to make these videos for you guys all to watch, so we greatly appreciate the support. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Now, the first thing I want to go over are the specifications of both the Ultra and Turbo models of the SureFire X300 Series weapon lights. When it comes to their physical shape and dimensions, the two models are pretty much identical. They're both just over 3.5 inches in length, they're both made from mil-spec hard anodized aluminum, and they are both IPX7 water resistance rated, which means they can be submerged temporarily in water for 30 minutes at a depth of about 3 feet. Both the Ultra and Turbo variants will feature the same attachment methods, and both models will also utilize lithium 123A batteries. Now, the A model features their rapid lock attachment system for easy removal from accessory rails, and their B model features a T-slot thumb screw clamp providing secure attachment to any universal or Picatinny accessory rail. Now, there is a little bit of controversy in regards to which attachment method is the best, and I will cover that later on in this video, as many people are not aware of the more secure version that the A model provides via the included metal wedge. Now, where these two variants are going to differ is in regards to their light output. The Ultra model has 1,000 lumens, 11,300 candela, a runtime of 1.25 hours, and is stated to illuminate up to 213 meters away. The new Turbo model has 650 lumens, 66,000 candela, with a runtime of 1.5 hours, and is stated to illuminate up to 514 meters away. Both units feature ambidextrous push and toggle controls, which we will go over shortly. They are both offered in black and tan in regards to color. They both are priced in the mid $300 range with about a $10 difference. Okay, with the specs out of the way, let's go over the correct ways to attach both models of the SureFire X300. The first model we will start with will be the X300 A mount. These mounting methods will be the same for both Ultra and Turbo models. Now, most of the time, right out of the box, you can press down on these tabs and slide the weapon light onto your gun. Now, a couple of things to note when looking at the lever latch. You will see it is either marked with a U or a P. The U means universal and the P means Picatinny. Universal is typically what is used on polymer guns like Glocks, and a Picatinny rail is something that is more common on metal guns like 1911 or 2011 style firearms. If you are feeling a slight wiggle when your weapon light is attached, you most likely have the wrong lever latch inserted. If you need to switch out the lever latch, you will use the included 5/64 hex wrench to remove the 6 hex screws. You will then install the correct lever latch and secure the screws with light pressure. If you do not plan on switching out the lever latch anymore, it is recommended that you apply some of the included Loctite to the rail guide screws. Now with the A model, there is an additional attachment method using their rail lock system. This, in my opinion, is the most secure method between both A and B models when attaching this light to your firearm. Now to do this, you will need to remove the lever latch and spring that we just showed previously. Once removed, you will insert the lock actuator, which is the metal wedge looking piece, into its proper slot on the rail latch lock shown here. You will then insert the lock actuator screw, which is the only stainless screw that you will receive in your packaging, and then turn it clockwise until it engages with that wedge lock actuator piece. You will then select the appropriate rail latch for your gun, again U for universal and P for Picatinny. You will notice a slot in the area on the back of your rail latch. This will meet up with the rail latch, lock and fit into one another. From here, you will put back the rail guides and secure them again with the 6 screws using a torque wrench to 4 inch-pounds with a 5/64 hex bit. When putting this back together, you will see that one rail guide has a notch which fits over the rail latch. Now I understand for some of you this may seem like a lot, however it is the most secure way in my opinion to attach this weapon light. The rail latch slides through and then it's secured with the lock actuator wedge piece. You can tighten the screw connected to that wedge piece, which will make it extremely difficult to remove the light. You can also do what I have done, which is find that sweet spot to where it's nice and secure without any wiggle. This will now allow you to easily remove the light by pushing down on the tabs and pulling out the latch. You can then remove the light easily to put on a different gun. Additionally, if some of you out there have the A model and get frustrated with a little bit of play or the wiggle that you're experiencing, especially on metal frame guns, this is going to save you from having to go out and buy the B model. Speaking of the B model, we are going to go over the correct way to attach that now. Now the SureFire X300 Series B mount is a much easier way to secure the weapon light. Just like the A mount, you will need to utilize the correct crossmember piece. Again, U for universal and P for Picatinny rails. In order to install your crossmember piece, you will loosen the T-slot thumb screw by turning it counterclockwise until the crossmember is fully exposed. You will then install the crossmember that you need with the wedge piece facing rearward. You will then reinsert the thumb screw and attach it to your weapon. With a flathead bit, you can use a torque wrench to secure the X300B using 8 inch-pounds. If you do not have a torque wrench, tighten the thumb screw until it is snug and then only apply an additional 1/4 inch turn. If you use excessive force, the rail adjustment bolt will break. Trust me, I know. Again guys, I really wanted to make this video because I saw so many different people posting about the issues they were having with the A model. I'm sure a lot of them did not understand or even know about the rail lock system using the lock actuator wedge piece. In my opinion, this attachment method is the best of both worlds. It is quick and easy to attach or remove and is still very secure. If the previous instruction portion felt like a lot to you, then you are most likely better off with just going with the B mount model, as it's very simple to just turn the thumb screw. Okay, let's move on to the function portion. Last year when we filmed our weapon light video, we discovered during the filming process that many people did not understand the manual of arms in regards to the SureFire X300 weapon lights. Whether you are using the Ultra or the Turbo model, they both have ambidextrous push and toggle controls. The push method being demonstrated here allows for you to use your support hand thumb to push into the switch using the weapon light's momentary function. As stated before, the control is ambidextrous. I have found myself using this method when clearing rooms, as it is very easy to do with a thumbs forward grip. Additionally, when I'm having to open a door with my support hand, I can use my trigger finger to push into the controls actuating the light until I can bring my support hand back to the gun. The SureFire X300 series also features a constant on toggle feature. The controls of the light can be moved up or down on each side. When doing this, you will feel and hear an audible click and the light will go into its constant on feature. I have found for me that the best method when using the constant on feature is to use my support thumb to toggle the switch down, and then when I want the light to turn off, I use my first knuckle of my support hand to toggle the switch back up. This allows me to maintain my firing grip without having to adjust my hands. Now going back to the differences between the Ultra and Turbo models, to sum it up briefly guys, the real difference is going to be in regards to the Candela output on the Turbo model. With the Turbo model having 66,000 Candela versus the Ultra model having 11,000 Candela, you are definitely going to see a more focused beam. I covered this in a previous video when we used the new Turbo model on our SIG P320 Spectre Comp. I definitely recommend checking out that video if you have not done so already. I'm going to roll in some footage now comparing the two lights both outside in my backyard as well as a hallway in my house. I think that both lights are great options. However, for me, the Turbo really shines when dealing with photonic barriers. Because of the higher Candela output, the turbo model does a better job at punching through other light sources or ambient light. In this example that I used here, I had my girlfriend sitting in my truck with the headlights on. With the B model, it is easier to positively ID her and see that she is actually holding a Glock 17 in her hand. Well guys, that's going to wrap up our video on the SureFire X300 series. I think it's safe to say that this is arguably one of the best handgun weapon lights on the market. I know that it has been the standard for several agencies as well as customers over the last few years. I've been using and trusting SureFire lights for the last 19 years, including my experience in law enforcement. I do hope this video helps some of you guys out there, and I'm actually curious to see how many of you knew about the rail lock attachment method on the Model A version. If you are familiar with it and you knew about the lock actuator metal wedge piece, let me know down below in the comments. I am a little curious. All right guys, if you did like the video, give us a thumbs up down below because that does help out the channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing because we post new videos every week. If you want to further support our content, check out that Patreon link down below. Our Patreon members are a huge reason why we keep making these videos for you guys all to watch. Additionally, you can now support us by purchasing these weapon lights or any other products from Big Tech's Ordnance using our code, once again, QVO Tactical, or our affiliate link down below in the description. As always guys, we appreciate you watching the videos, and I'll see you in the next one.